Yo, while we're waiting for everybody to roll in here, what's poppin'? How you doing this Saturday, Pinky? What's good?
What's up, bro? Just
Sunday,
chilling, man.
Monday,
Fucking
bro. It's
getting this.
Did you
Monday,
It's
just call
Monday, bro.
Monday Saturday?
dude.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
out of there, bro.
Yeah,
That's how
bro.
wild this weekend's
Did
been.
you just say it was Saturday? It's not even Sunday. It's like you were off by 2 days.
Bro, I don't know where I am right now. That's wild, right? Coco's the one in Libsyn, so he should be the one like mixing up days that bad, right?
Yes, sir. Lisbon's dope, actually. I'm
How
having
is it out
fun.
there?
Yeah, I was kicking it with the ApeCoin guys. We got a booth down here. We got like an
Sick.
exhibit, giving out a bunch of free ApeCoin shit. It's pretty cool.
How's the
Talking to a bunch
turnout?
of guys, huh?
How's the turnout?
Well, they didn't. We just set up the booth today and
No,
stuff.
I'm talking about just people coming out there for
Oh, there's
the
a grip.
event.
There's a grip of people out here. Actually a lot more people than I thought. But just the city is just fun. It's just a cool city. It's like the way I don't mean I hope I'm not like I hope I don't offend anyone by saying this, but like Portugal is like my cousin told me that she's like it's like if you grabbed a 10-year-old and told them to draw Europe. That's what Portugal's like. It's like we're just like fucking
Yeah.
it's like kind of like I don't know, but it's cool in its own way. Like yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Is it just like it's a little less modern than Europe or what?
No, it's modern. It's really modern. I mean, it's got everything. But like I don't know, just it's just I can't explain it. It's just there's some really dope street art too, like everywhere. Um, nah, it's just a cool city. It reminds me a lot of Spain too. So yeah, I like it.
That's sick. Did you buy a crib out there yet or what?
No, I mean I haven't even looked. I still getting a feel for the city, but yeah, no, we're just chilling. There's a Pizza Ninjas party tonight that I was supposed to go to, but I accident. I'm probably not gonna go. I'm pretty
Really?
tired. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna chill with you guys. What's going on? What have you guys been up to?
Bro. I mean,
Um,
everything's popping off. Pinky wants to show his meme coin. He's got it.
no, bro. I jumped into this Mog on Soul, bro, and like I got so fucking lucky on it, bro. I bought it at like I don't know, very low, and then it died twice, and I just left my. But you know when you buy something low, and then it pumps hard, and then you like walk away, and then it nukes to shit, and then you're just like, I'm just gonna let it die to zero, and you don't even pull out anything. I did that twice because I was so angry, and the thing is fucking running right now. It went from like 50K up to I think it's at like 4 or 5 million right now.
What? How much did you buy it at?
Yeah, like 50K.
Really? How much did you buy?
Yeah, bro, a lot.
Oh, so you're up.
Oh, I'm up big time. But I mean,
Really?
yeah, I
Well,
pulled a
peel some
bunch
off,
out. No,
man. Take some
I
profit.
have. Nah, I round trip shit, bro. That's what I do.
Shit. I mean, dude, at least
It's a
you
home
know.
run or nothing, bro. It's either I buy a fucking house or I don't eat tonight.
That's the way you live.
It's the
That's the
only
way you do
way.
it.
That's the only way it works, bro.
Bro, it went to 6 mil. You didn't sell?
Nah, 6 mil. This is going to 100 mil, bro. What you talking about?
What coin is it?
It's Mog on Soul, bro.
Oh
It is
my
a
god,
it's a
Yeah,
bro.
Chinese replica
this
of
is going
Mog.
to 100 mil, bro.
Yeah, right.
It, it's the
Well, here's the thing. So the Pepe fucking ripoff just is at like 100 million right now or some dumb shit in like 2 days. Things are just ripping on Soul, man. And then what was the other one? That fucking Caitlyn Jenner or whatever. That shit ran up to like 35 mil. So there's no
Yeah.
reason a Mog can't run up to fucking 10, 15, 20 mil.
Mog on Soul.
Yeah, bro. There's no reason why this can't if those can.
bro.
And it's like
It's the Canal Street version of Mog, bro.
I mean,
Really?
so is the Polly Pepe version too, and that's at like 70, 80 mil. I don't give a shit about any
That's
of it.
true.
It's about
People might
how high
disagree
can
with
it
this,
go.
but like, don't you think Soul's just like a replica chain, Coco? Like they just make every coin that already exists over there, don't they?
Well, you
You've
can
been
make a
calling it
coin in
that,
like
yeah.
1 minute on Soul, bro. Like you can just literally make a coin in 1 minute.
Well, and you can crowdsource it too, so you don't even have to fucking do anything. You literally just pump.fun it and just let everyone else throw the money in.
Bro, that's a
Yeah.
fact. Yo, man, I think shit's about to get real, bro. Like we've never seen the biggest marketing campaign in the world push crypto, and that is happening right now with the presidential election.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I did title the space chapter "Send Everything." I literally think like everything is about to giga send for the rest of the year. What do you think?
Let me go ahead and clean that title up for you, bro. It's got to be a little bit cleaner. I think
What
it
do you
should just be
think?
like this. There we go. I think it's going to go nuts. I mean, I think we're at the beginning of like the parabolic run up. I think it's going to go all the way into the elections. I think it's going to be a big talking point. I think that you're going to see, bro, like we're going to be like sitting here like slapping ourselves in the face and asking if this is real when the presidential candidates are up there debating and they're going to be literally talking about crypto.
They're gonna have
They're
entire
going to be
debates
talking
about
about
it.
crypto in the presidential debates. Like, you know how wild that shit is, bro?
Bro.
Like they're literally going to sit there and start arguing over crypto and like they're literally going to be arguing over crypto. It's going to be amazing.
If you aren't like fully allocated right now, crypto, like all in, I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know, man.
You know,
Couldn't be
it's
me.
like it's like I said, right? Like I didn't know how it was gonna happen, but I called that some shit's gonna happen in between now and like the parabolic bull run, where you're gonna have an insane catalyst because this shit happens every fucking cycle, bro. And now you have this happening with the presidential campaign. You have it's like you have the ETFs, you have the ETH ETF. Like everyone's talking about like they thought I was crazy when I said 10 to 12 trillion dollar market cap. I'm gonna fucking up it, bro. We're going 15 trillion.
Wow. So you think what's gold at right now?
I don't know what that. I don't know what gold is. I
It's
mean, I
like
think
10,
gold is doing decent too.
like 10 trillion, I think.
10 trillion. So
Let's see.
you think crypto is going to beat the market, like you think it's going
Well,
to flip gold this cycle?
it could. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I
Really?
like. It sounds crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm the overall market cap, not Bitcoin, obviously, but the overall
Yeah.
market cap could easily flip
Gold
gold for
is
sure.
gold
Yeah.
is 15.6 trillion.
Yeah, I was about to
If
say
if
gold went
gold
on a
stayed
run.
where it was, if gold stayed where it was, I don't. And the crypto market could flip it this cycle. If everything, I mean, come on, bro. Look at the fuck what's happening in the world right now. You have the fucking like the president straight repping crypto. Like
Well,
the entire
he's not the
world.
president yet.
Well,
There's
whatever,
still
bro. Everyone looks at him as a president. Right? Nobody cares about what anyone else says. You know, Trump, whatever Trump says is where all the attention goes. So it doesn't
Well,
matter if he wins or not.
the thing about it is like whether Biden is right now or not, Trump doing it is going to put pressure on him to talk about it. So
yeah,
like it's a pocket of 50 million voters at least. So
yeah.
like bro, he's going to have to address that. Like you got to address those 50 million humans. And now they're going to be fighting about it every time they're on stage. And it's going to just turn into like who can say crypto and free Ross Ulbricht more times in a speech.
Yeah. You know, like I think they underestimated how powerful the crypto people are. Like I think like leading up to the this like election, I think everyone's starting to realize how fucking powerful this shit is. You know, and like the people that are behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we like it's like so this is the where they fucked up is they fucked up by like basically kind of saying that didn't like crypto, and then you had what was her name, Elizabeth Warren was saying she was building an anti-crypto army. What the fuck was that bullshit? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you want everyone to vote the other way, go put some shit out like that, even if you're not the president. You know what I mean? Like, that was wild.
That's a fact, bro. Wild as hell. So you know what I've done over the last couple of days is I've went around to like all the chains and started to like grab bags of like the top meme coins on every chain. So like ZK Sync, for example, I went over there and bought a bag of the Zora. And then I've just, like there's just one example, but I went around to like all the chains and bought the top meme coin on every chain, bro.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you're just holding it into the bull run.
that's
But
it,
the
bro.
problem
Yeah,
is,
Yeah.
but average is fading this Mog on Soul, bro. I've been telling him since 500K, and he just keeps fading it. So like, I don't know if he's gonna make it.
What are you doing with your meme coin bags right now, Coco? What do you got?
I actually hit a really good one that nobody. Well, it's still kind of under the radar. But I basically sent it in like the private chat at like 80K, and it's called Tub. It's like it's kind of like I guess it's kind of like I don't know if it's a derivative of Nub or whatever, but it's at like almost 1 million market cap right now. It's on Solana. It's called TUB, and it's starting to
Ah,
bubble. Like I've
What's
been
the market
watching.
cap on it?
It's almost at 1 mil right now. It's at like almost 900K right now, and I called
TUB.
it at like
Probably
80K.
not anymore since you said this shit out loud.
Yeah, but I mean, I think
Let me
it's
see.
still like it was a community takeover, so it's doing good. I haven't even really been active in there. I've just been kind of watching it, and I've just been watching it every day. It's been going up, so like, it's hard to find ones that are like actually got some legs. that have staying power on Solana after a few days. And if you see one that's getting progressively better and the community is growing and it's actually withholding, like just getting absolutely nuked to oblivion, then that means that there's something going on. There's something to it, right? So I don't know.
Yep, bro.
I mean,
Ping.
bro. Okay, so like I'm long Pepe, I'm long Mog, I'm long. Um, let's see, Giga Chad. I like that meme too. I'm long Brett. You know, like all that FUD and shit. Look at it where it's at right now. Who gives a fuck, bro? Run it up, send it. I don't give a fuck what people say. If shit's sending, send it. You think I give a fuck about if somebody has a bunch of the supply if something's at $800 million? So I'm just like, where can I make the most money, bro? You know?
Yeah, it's funny how
Um,
like people start getting all like they start worrying about things
well,
like
we're
that
high
when
on
they're
morals now.
moral
We're all high on
high
our morals
grounds in the
shitcoin
middle of
industry.
a fucking of a shitcoin going to $1 billion. You know.
Bro, I'm buying all the big meme coins, bro. I'm buying all
I
of
bought
them.
that shit at 280 when they fudded it down. I don't even know any of it. I just saw a whole bunch of FUD, right? Like I have nothing to do with it. I saw that shit get fudded down to 280. I was like, "Yep, I'm going heavy." Now look at it.
Yeah, I bought a big bag of Giga the other day. I bought a big bag of pajamas. The first YouTube cat. Bought a bag of that this morning.
What's that at? What's the market cap of that?
20 mil, bro.
Ooh.
I think that's going to be a good one long term. I don't know what it'll do in the
Bro, you
short
know
term.
which one's actually a good one that people are sleeping on is it's on Telegram. It's called Redo. It's like the number one meme coin on Ton.
What
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got, coin are you
that
guys
one
talking
is
about?
good.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
How you doing?
I don't know.
Bro.
You
Sorry, I
came up
lost
here.
you guys for a second. Which coin are you talking about?
We're talking about like 10 coins at once, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about the coin. Well, my fattest bag right now is this fucking Mog on Soul, bro. This thing is running.
You were saying the one on Ton, Coco. What was the one on
No,
Ton?
so there's one on Ton called Redo. That one's like the main coin on Ton, and that one's gonna do good. And then I like Mumu. Mumu on Sol, I think has legs because it's part of like the kind of like I
What
guess
did
it has some
Mog on
ties to Pepe,
ETH?
don't you think? Huh?
What did Mog on
What?
ETH? What did the Mog on ETH
Mog
run
on
up
ETH
to?
is ripping, bro. I got a big bag of that too.
600 million or something. That's why I'm
Bro,
I'm
it's
bullish on the
ripping,
Soul.
bro.
The Soul one's only at 5 million right now, bro.
Bro, you remember when I aped a fat bag of that at 12 mil, bro? Jesus.
Of Mog?
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. I told you that shit was gonna go.
I didn't
To be
think
honest, bro, I faded Mog on ETH, bro. That's why I'm going so heavy on Soul. Because I'm like,
Jesus.
I faded it way too hard.
That one on Soul is not a long term play, bro. You better get in and out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna last, bro.
Dude, how do you know that, bro? You do not know that. This thing could run into 2.
That's the problem. Is like when I go super.
This thing could
heavy,
compete, bro. This is gonna flip. This is gonna flip.
Yeah, right.
Do you think
This
it's
is gonna
gonna
flip,
flip to
bro.
one
Come
on ETH?
on, man.
I have no
Come on,
doubt.
dude. Get
I
the
have no
fuck outta
doubt.
here.
I have
I'm gonna
no
ape
doubt.
some. I'm gonna ape some of that then. Fuck it.
Dude.
Nah, I think
What?
calling
What'd you
me,
say?
bro. Jesus
I said
Christ. Somebody keeps calling me in the middle of my rant.
So
what
no,
are you here to chill, Gito? You got chilling something? What are you here to chill, bro? I know you're not here to just hang out with us. What are you trying to chill?
I've been listening on your spaces, Coco. I was here last week. I've been
I
chilling.
know, man. I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
My biggest bag right now, hands down, is actually in Bag Token.
Bag? Oh, you know my homie was showing that. Lou, he was up on that one.
Oh, really?
Like I've seen a lot of people.
Today?
I've seen a lot of people on it. Yeah. What's the market cap?
It's like 400K right now. ATH was 2M, but it's really bullish. Like, guys, it's actually Michi Dev's. It's his first token he ever deployed.
The Michi Dev?
Yeah, it's his first token. He handed it us over the TG about like a week and a half ago or some shit.
Wait. So it's a CTO.
Yeah, it's a CTO. Yeah.
Well, so he abandoned it.
Yeah, well, it was his first token. If you look at the chart, it's like it started off like it went up to like 150K, and then it was dead, and then it got revived by the people in the POW lounge in his private lounge.
Gotcha.
And they loaded up, but now we've been tracking their wallets and shit. They're pretty much all out. So
okay, so I'm just being honest. I'm always honest. I shoot it straight, right? So
yeah.
if it's the Michi dev that abandoned the project, like, is that really a bullish narrative still though? Like,
I mean,
like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like it's bullish
yeah.
because it's the Michi dev, but if he abandoned the project,
Well,
like,
he abandoned it
how is that
because
bullish?
I don't know what exactly happened. There was a bunch of shit that happened. Like he had to airdrop holders. Like some shit got fucked up with the launch or something, and that's why he
Oh,
kind
got
of
you.
abandoned it. Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
but
still.
that's cool if it's doing good.
Yeah, I mean, like we have some pretty big things lined up in the next few coming weeks. It's gonna be more of like a, you know, slow cook. Like we're not trying to, we want the good people to accumulate in this range, and we want the weekends to get out. So we're not going like full
But
out
that,
right now, trying to push it. Trying to force it.
yeah,
We're just gonna let it simmer a bit, and yeah, man. But I mean, I think it's super. I got into it because I thought just the ticker was really cool. Bag,
yeah.
like it's so usable. Like everybody, you guys been using it in the space the whole time. Like, oh, what's your biggest bag? What are you guys holding? Like,
That's true. It
it's
is that is
always
a good ticker, like bag. Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's just gotta like, yeah. You know what? I think like what's really important for a meme, to be honest with you, is like I don't really judge a meme by like the first like couple weeks, bro. I judge it by how they recover from getting absolutely nuked, right? Like every
yeah,
single meme that you see that's done good, that has staying power, it goes up
yeah,
and it gets absolutely wrecked. And if something can
yeah,
recover from getting absolutely destroyed, wrecked, and then it still has high fidelity holders afterwards,
yeah.
then that's something to consider. Like honestly, bro, like I personally am looking more at memes that are like 1 to 3 months old,
Mm,
but like 2 to 3 week old ones too. But like honestly, I'm looking at like, and I'm looking at higher valuations as well. I'm not looking at these like low caps. Like I'm looking at stuff that's like a mil or half a mil. Like I'm not looking at
yeah.
anything really under 100K or
I
anything
Here's a
like
think
good
I'm
that.
gonna. I think I'm gonna buy some of that Mog actually when I get home.
here's a good example of one you were just talking about, Coco. Like you remember the pre-sale Roost coin?
Yeah.
Like so Roost is sitting at 30 mil right now, right?
Okay.
Like Andrew Tate is literally showing Roost on
Oh
his
my
fucking
God!
channel.
And Andrew Tate. Sorry to cut you off. I was watching a video of Andrew Tate yesterday on social media. They went and put a bunch of Roost banners all over his street,
Right.
and
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
he
yeah,
was
so
super pissed about it. Yeah, yeah,
so Andrew Tate is literally like shilling this coin every day, right? And he's like acting like he's not going to talk about it or anything. But like the fact that it's on his channel multiple times, like Andrew Tate's not going to let some shit on his channel that he's not talking about. Like he's not an idiot. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so like at so far in the cycle, the silly shit like that hasn't worked. Like celebrities haven't pumped coins, like athletes, like people haven't been able to pump coins so far.
Like Tyrese can't even pump that fucking
Right,
freaky
freaky
kiki or
Kiki.
whatever he's trying to
I don't know,
pump.
bro. Caitlyn Jenner might have something to say about that.
Yeah, but bro, like as we get into the
You're
point in the
right.
cycle where the presidential candidates are going back and forth shilling crypto and normies start to come in, that shit's gonna hold weight, bro. Like so, I went pretty heavy into the Roost one this morning. I went
that's
pretty heavy in Chomp on base. That
what
one looks pretty good.
it's sitting at. What 40 mil Roost?
Like 30, it's like 35 or something.
Yeah.
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 Yesterday, like when I saw the video of Andrew Tate, I was like, because you just see like the video. He's driving in his car down the street, and there's the Roost banners everywhere with his face on it, and he's like, "What the fuck have these people done?" Like he's all pissed off in the video, but at the same time, you can clearly see in the video the banners with Roost on it. So like maybe he is trying to like kind of like chill it in a way, but I don't know. He seemed like actually pissed off in that video. He was like,
No, he's definitely part of it, dude. He's had like 5 videos, and he does stuff. He's had a bunch where guys have like a coffee mug with him on it. It's like it's definitely him.
Brother, listen. Like this is Andrew Tate's show. Like if he is pissed off about that content's not gonna make it on his show. Like
yeah,
you have to like think about this logically, man. Like before they put that episode out or that edit or that cut, like Andrew Tate's fingerprints are on that. Like, he is not letting some shit go out on an episode of his show unless like he's on board with it. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's probably in on it. Like, that's what I was.
Of course he is. Come on, we're not dumb. Well, of course he is, right?
And at that rate, it doesn't even fucking matter because everybody that follows Andrew Tate has already seen this shit like a couple times. So like when they all FOMO and come into crypto, guess what they're buying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, big like the bigger like solid meme coins across every chain, I think, are a definite hold right now. Like ETH's gonna keep pumping, and
ETH's
that's just
almost
gonna
at 4K.
yeah.
ETH's ripping, bro. ETH's gonna go wild, bro. Watch, ETH's gonna go to 8K, dude.
I think everything is gonna make a new all time high this week. What do you think?
You think so?
ETH and Bitcoin.
You think so? Okay.
What do you
What's
think?
Bitcoin's all-time high? What was it? 74?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe. What's it at right now? 70?
Yeah.
Well, it has to break 74 and like hold above there for a bit. It'll rip.
Yeah. I think the ETH ETF and Bitcoin ETF compounding, like literally there's fucking like you've got the ETH ETF and the Bitcoin ETF compounding on each other, and you've got fucking Trump talking about crypto, and you have the election season coming, and you have an industry that's just mad about meme coins. Like you cannot ask for a better setup. You can't ask for a better setup.
This is it. Like
There's
I
no
didn't.
better setup, bro.
This was still questionable until last week when Trump got up and started talking about crypto like he did, because now you know that the biggest marketing campaign in the world is focused on crypto for the next 6 to 8 months. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get a better setup for just like absolute like.
So let me ask
pandemonium.
you this: do you think that all the crypto companies are going to start donating to his campaign? Think about that. Think about
For
that,
sure.
right? So there's some big corporations like I don't know, Gemini, Binance, fucking Coinbase that have billions and billions of dollars. Do you think they're going to start juicing up his campaign? What do you think?
They already are. They already are. Biden, I forget who it was, but it was either Biden or like somebody in his cabinet was like, yeah, we need to raise more money because like these crypto people are just throwing millions and millions of dollars at Trump right now. So they're like
Yep.
freaking out about it.
Bro, you have shit coins that are putting a tax on their coin and giving him millions of dollars. Just random shit coins.
Damn. Yeah, bro. Trump. But then, what is this shit, right? Like, regardless of who you like, right? Trump or Biden or whatever, right? Like, you got to think to yourself, right? Like, what's the main goal of that they're trying to do? They're trying to get people to pay attention. They're trying to get people to like him. They're trying to raise money. He's winning when it comes to that. He's winning.
Dude, at the
Yep.
end of this presidential election season, our grandparents are going to own crypto. They're going to say crypto so many times in this election cycle. Our fucking grandparents are all going to own crypto. Like straight up. I don't give a shit if they're 80, 85, 70, like they're going to own crypto. They're going to hear it so many times over and over for the next 6 months. Like, dude, everybody's going to buy crypto.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, for sure.
Bro, the people that have never even considered buying crypto are getting ready to hear it so many times in a row for the next 6 months. It's going to be obscene.
Yeah, and also it's like perfectly timed up with like when we're a bull run, like we're expecting the bull run to happen. Like I don't think there's a better fucking setup. It's post halving, like it's like what 3 to 6 months post halving when everything historically is always sent to like its fucking crazy parabolic heights, and now you've got like major like worldwide catalysts pushing it, putting it on the center stage, bro. There's never been in the history of crypto. There's never been a better setup.
Bro, there has never been a better setup in crypto ever.
Like this is what, and I think that people don't realize like how crazy it can get, right? Because we remember like last cycle, bro. Like with the way we're set up now, with obviously it's going to be ingrained in politics. You've got meme coins taking center stage that anybody can take part in because it's easy, right? Like it's easy to adopt. It's not as difficult as like say DeFi or something complicated for the average everyday person. It's getting easier to acquire crypto, right? You got Coinbase and they've got like a smart wallet coming out. It's just people are getting more hip to it. They understand how to use it a little bit better. People maybe dabbled in it last cycle. Now they can just jump right back in. They've got a little bit more um, knowledge base. And then you've got fucking Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs just fucking flooding money into the ecosystem. I mean, bro, what more do you want? Like literally, like what more do you want?
I was really worried, like for a while, that we weren't going to get a scenario where like all coins pumped. I think that these last couple catalysts, the ETH ETF and like the presidential candidates starting to show it, like I think that gives us a setup where like literally everything could send. Because I was concerned for a while that because liquidity is so fragmented, right? Like I didn't think everything was going to be able to send, but with these developments, I think that absolutely everything can send. Roman, what do you think? What is your technical brain telling you about what the fuel this ETH ETF and then the presidential candidates talking about crypto is going to do?
Well, smooth moving average just recently crossed critical levels. So yeah, all the signals and elements of technical analysis show a clear bull flag for ETH. So yeah, that's my thought.
Do you think we can hit all-time highs this week on Bitcoin and ETH?
Yeah, I think tomorrow. Yeah.
I think we will. I think we're going to hit all-time high on both of them this week, bro.
Definitely by tomorrow.
Yeah, I have no idea, guys. Yeah, so we'll see.
I think so this week, bro. Like I'm literally not joking.
So are you going to put your money where your mouth is and put a fat 50x leverage long on
Bro,
ETH?
I mean, I don't really,
Come on, don't be
dude,
a pussy, do it.
I don't really leverage trade a whole lot. Like I'm a spot guy, but I'll tell you what I have done is I've moved basically all my Bitcoin and ETH into like smaller cap coins. I started doing that like early last week when they announced the ETH ETF.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have a better. Yeah, I mean that was just the most bullish news ever. It's crazy. I don't. Nobody was expecting the ETH really until like a week before it happened. Like everyone was like, nah, it might come. Nah, we doubt it. And then when everyone started getting super bullish on it, then it was like, whoa, this shit really is gonna happen. Crazy.
Wild, bro. What's up, Roaring Ducky?
What's good, y'all? Crypto is fun. And I agree with you guys and everything. I just wanted to ask you guys a question. Since we're seeing celebrities, quote unquote, big celebrities coming in, doing their own, whatever they're doing, whatever they want to call it, just I mean, regardless of what they're doing, they're in crypto, which is the point people have to realize. So, like, I was thinking how, like, if you're bullish on Caitlyn Jenner's token and things like that, like, why not be bullish on the celebrities that have been here, like Tyrese? I mean, what do y'all think about that?
I mean, we're bullish on Tyrese, bro. Here's the thing, like we just said it before you got here. Like what we've seen so far this cycle is that like celebrities haven't had the pushing power they've had in crypto in the past. Like that hasn't been a narrative so far. But like we haven't had a lot of normies here either, right? And so think about this scenario where the normies are all going to be hearing the presidential candidates talking about crypto every time they get on TV for the next 6 months. Like that's going to bring the normies in, especially after they see that the Bitcoin and the ETH ETFs have been passed. And so if you have a project that like a celebrity's been talking about for a few weeks, a few months or whatever, like they already know it exists. So like when they come in, they're already going to know where to go because they've heard about this coin a couple times. So, I think that's bullish. I think there's just going to be like a delay on it. I mean, you got to think, bro, like people use the celebrity LARP last cycle a lot, and like it kind of got like watered down a little bit. But like that's not gonna when everything starts getting frothy, it's not really gonna matter.
I can agree with that. I do.
Okay, so usually I don't like let projects, their obvious projects come up that are going to come up, but there's a project trying to ask to come up called Cuck Chair, and I just got to see what they have to say.
All
Did
right.
you say cuck chair? Wait.
Yeah,
Cuck chair?
yeah.
Dude.
I just like the name just got me, bro. I just have to see what they have to say.
Yo, A Project, everyone out there, if you have a funny name, Coco will fall
I
to
don't
that
know
shit.
why, but I just saw that that's the name of the project, so it's Cuck Chair. What up, Cuck Chair? What are you?
Yo, what up? My name's Herman Wakefield. I'm a normie, but I'm a famous memer on Instagram. No judgment. I hate Instagram too. I have 280,000 followers. Me and my brother launched this coin. We believe in the power of two things: memes and DeFi. I am a kind of retarded shit poster. I've been posting shit on 4chan. What else? Hey, what else have I done? My girlfriend ran in the other room.
Yo, I'm
Um,
bullish on this guy already because that's funny as fuck.
Anyway, I like the old school memes. I like Doge. I like Wojacks. I don't like cucks or cuck chairs, but that's the one we launched. So that's my sales pitch. I'm on the Instagram. I have it's Northwest MCM Wholesale. I have 280,000 followers, and I'm trying to bring the normies in for you guys. Because, like I said, two
What the?
things:
So wait.
memes
So
and DeFi. That's what we're
Wait.
into.
Yo, he said I'm
hold on.
not bullish
Wait.
on cuck
I'm
chair,
trying
but
to connect the. I'm trying to figure out like where the the cuck chair comes from. Like that's what you need to use because that's what made me bring you up here because we have like 50 people requesting and it's like cuck
Check out
chair
our
and I was like
Twitter.
I
Check
just
out our
was looking at.
Twitter. I don't
Okay, I'm
know.
checking it out.
Just I think it's like mostly an Instagram meme. I was on like weird Facebook. I made a shitload of 4chan memes back in the meme wars. I'm not
Ah,
necessarily political. I just like pissing people off.
got you.
So
Okay, got you.
kind of big on
So
Instagram. I've tried to convert my Instagram followers to Twitter. They won't, or X or whatever the fuck it is. They won't come. It doesn't matter. You know.
Bro, I had to get up here just because of Cuckchair made me fucking laugh. Like, I understand. Like, that's funny as
bro,
fuck.
just like the name is just got me. I was like, what? There's a
hey,
meme
yo,
coin
Go
I
check
called
got
out
so
our
Cuck
many.
Twitter.
Chair.
Everybody fucking hates our coin. We don't care. We're gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. I've been making memes for 15 years. I launched it with the dev is my brother. He doesn't want me to tell people that, but it's my brother. He's already rich. He's just like we're just
Wait,
fucking
is
around.
this a pump.fun coin or how'd you
Hey,
guys launch
yo, this
this?
is a
No,
great
no
dev.
pump
This
dot
guy's a good
fun.
dev.
If you have any questions, DM the Twitter. I'm just on here for the meat, for this. I'm like the clown. He's Chuck D. I'm Flavor Flav. You know.
Okay.
He's, he's like, my brother told me not to tell anybody he launched the coin, but he launched the fucking coin.
Yeah, well, he has like a real career. I'm like an unemployed memer. I do freelance. Dude, I'm like one of
Guys,
the I
don't
actually
lie.
make
You
memes for
all,
big
every single
brands.
person on this stage is looking at this man now because we're all laughing our asses off.
Well, it's just a fun like you know how like there's so many different weird memes, but for some reason this one just stood out. Cuck chair. But like, do you guys like meme like is it like centered around like cuck and chairs like or is it just called that for no reason?
Dude, we make fun of everything. No, I mean there's a cuck chair meme. It was like, Elon tweeted about it a couple months ago, and that was when we got our first actual buys. Every hotel got that cuck chair, and there's just like cuck chair shit all over. It might be like I like went all in on Instagram. I don't know why, but that's where
You
my
know
big
what?
following is.
Hey, yo, cuck chair. I got a great idea, my guy. For your
What's
meme,
that?
you got to get the memes with the massage chair of people looking weird in the massage chair. Like, what the fuck you doing in that chair? You know what I mean? You got to go out with that, bro.
Dude, every chair is a cuck chair, if you really think about it. I mean, I check out our Twitter and check out I don't know if you guys are on Instagram. I fucking hate Instagram, but I have 285,000 followers. I post on there every day. A lot of like libs and normies, but somehow I got popular on Instagram. Anyway, yeah. I mean, our shit's a little dead right now. We have a small community, like,
What's the
but
market
people.
cap?
Let me.
It's 140.
Yeah, let me look. Let me look. I don't
That's
know.
bargain shopping, bro. That's thrift
That's
store
what we're
shopping for
saying.
meme coins.
Yeah, we don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck we're doing. I don't know. I don't know anything, man. All I do is make memes. If you have any
That's good
questions,
though.
DM the Twitter. I'm gonna jump off in a second because I
But
have
that's
no
like
business.
there's something to just making memes. Like, bro, just keep making memes and don't give a fuck about anything else. That's all you got to do, man.
That's the plan, man. That's all I do. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm one of the few professional memers. I do in my real life. I do make memes for large brands and shit like that. I can't say
Hey,
who.
can you
But
DM me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
From a
I got.
different account.
He just
DM me
said
from
he
a different
doesn't
account.
know how to do
Bro,
that already.
you do, brother. You do realize you're on a Twitter space under an account called Cup Chair, and you're
Yeah.
hesitant about DMing people. Let's come on, man.
That's because I don't fucking know anything about anything. I have like $4 in my bank account. I have like, a wallet of cuck chair that I can never sell. That's the other thing is like, that's our motto is like you sit in the chair and you watch everybody else like fuck each other. We will never sell. I will probably make nothing from this. You know what I mean?
Bro, that needs to be your slogan.
That is our
Fucking right
slogan.
there, exactly what you just said.
That is our slogan. Get on our Twitter. Get on the Twitter. If you have any real questions, DM the Twitter. You know that guy knows what's up. I don't know shit. I just make memes. That's it. I make the
love it.
memes.
You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of due diligence. Maybe I'm not guaranteeing that I'll grab some, but I'll check it out, bro.
Yeah, do the due
I like the
diligence.
authenticity.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I mean, it's just just be yourself.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
yo,
the
Cuck.
main thing
Hey,
is I
yo,
got to see how
Cuck.
good the memes are. If the memes are good, then that'll be a
Are you
plus.
on Instagram? I mean, I'm like legit famous on Instagram. By the way, I
No, I
fucking
don't.
hate Instagram.
I'm only on Twitter, bro. I
Yeah,
don't give a
smart.
shit about Instagram.
Yo, Coco,
Huh?
you gotta check out our meme channel for Bag, bro. We have fuck ton of lit fucking memes, bro. Like a fuck ton.
Yeah. Shoot it over to me. DM it to me. I'll check it out. For sure.
Hey, yo, I got something. I got a meme for you. Sit the cuck down.
Dude, it's shotgun
That's
approach.
actually
I'll
pretty
meme
good.
anything. Like I'll post shit. I'm like, my brother's like, that's not funny. I'm like, I don't care. Like, look at the internet. Like 90% of the shit is stupid, not funny. You just like post it all, let God sort it out. That's what I do.
That's kind of good, actually.
Hey, yo, memes are all about making somebody laugh. You make somebody laugh, you're going good.
That's it. Make people laugh. We make fun of ourselves.
Guys, everybody in this audience, do not put all your eggs in one cuck chair on this one.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
but check it out.
Especially if you're not Caitlyn Jenner.
But I'll check it out. You seem authentic. We'll see. Yeah, if you guys get
we're
rugged,
authentic. I mean,
it's not my fault.
we don't control supply, man. We just like once again DM the Twitter. My brother, he can answer everything. I don't know shit. I just make memes. I got a wallet that
awesome.
I'm never gonna fucking sell. I'm gonna sit in it forever. It's just like
Yeah.
I post memes for I've been posting memes for like 15 years. So
Hey, I gotta
you're like
ask,
an OG
what is your
memer.
total supply and what blockchain?
Oh Jesus, I legit don't know this. Total supply.
Oh
69,
Jesus,
69
bro! You gotta
million.
have your brother help you out here.
Yo, this guy is a cuck.
Dude, I told you I'm Flavor Flav. He's Chuck D. I think there's 69 million of them. I have a million. He's got a whole plan. Like basically, we just have created a commodity for people to trade. We will never fucking dump on anybody. We will never sell. That's it. We have a small Telegram. You can jump in there. We have we have a really small like cult of people. You can see where our floor is. We have
So
you
what
can
you're
sell.
saying is you're really small, like most cucks.
Exactly, dude. Well, I'm actually 6'4", but yeah, on Twitter I'm
Yo,
small.
you know what? You know what? I might just join your cuck community. You know what I'm saying? Your cuck community.
Yeah, do it. And there's a tweet the other day. We're not into the pervert shit, but it's funny. So that's that. It's a funny joke.
Yeah, I'll check it out, bro. Appreciate you coming up, man. Good
All right,
looks.
thanks for letting me speak.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. No worries.
All right.
We got Bitcoin Crypto Gems. What up, dude? Welcome. Welcome, milady. Oh,
Bitcoin Crypto Gems
Man,
doesn't want to talk to
put
us.
this Bitcoin in a cuck chair.
is it because I'm a bored ape? Is that what it is? Is it because of my cheetah PFP picture that you judge me? Are you judging me? No, what's up? What are you guys up to, man? Okay, let's shit. That was early for shilling, huh?
Yeah,
That's pretty early.
shit. Just like we haven't done a space in a couple of days. Like people they were just dying to do it. I think Bitcoin
Our
was
spaces are the fucking best, bro. We just have the wildest shit happen. Like I love our spaces, bro. Like motherfuckers just come up with the wildest.
there are no rules in our There are no fucking rules in our spaces. That's for sure, bro. You fucking do whatever you want, bro. It doesn't matter. Jesus. Yeah. Dude, what plays are you playing? Like, what are your altcoin plays
What am I
right
going
now?
hard? Okay, so well, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me shoving ApeCoin and ApeChain down everyone's throat, and why wouldn't I? Because I have massive bags of it, and I'm also building shit on it. So I know all you guys down there are launching coins daily. I'm building a platform that lets you launch tokens in less than a minute, like Pump.Fund, but also lets you borrow liquidity. So it's not like 1K market cap to start out, and the coin actually has a chance at living. So go follow Ape Express up there. That's my full blown shill. That's coming out on ApeChain. I'm gonna build the meme coin ecosystem over there. Besides that, I'm buying ApeCoin. Dude. I'll be honest with you, bro. I've been buying a fuckload of ETH, bro. Like I've been buying it all the way from 36 up. Like I think it's
You
gonna rip. I think it's going to 6K like in the
You're
next 3
buying
months.
ETH. You're
Yeah.
buying ETH right now.
Well, I have some stables left,
Yeah.
so I
So
have a little bit of stables left. Yeah.
how allocated are you? Are you 80%, 90%? Where are you at?
As far as like stables,
Yeah.
no, I'm like 95% out of stables. Like I to be honest with you, I should have been out of stables like way back, but I just kept like 10% of
Yeah.
like because like after every cycle, like I like stable up and then like you obviously deploy when you know you're going into a bull run. So like I deployed most of my stables, right? Because I was all stables, and then now I'm probably like 95% stables deployed. It's all assets now. Like
Well, when will you start to rotate like your ETH? Like
get out of the assets.
no, like when will you start to rotate your ETH into like BNB and more ApeCoin and other alts and shit?
Mm, depends. I don't know if I'm gonna touch my ETH. I think my ETH. The next thing I do with my ETH will be to turn it back into stables when all this shit tanks, like when the
Yeah.
market crashes. Um, I'll probably try to catch the top on ETH, but my target is 8K. Like if it looks like if we get to 8K, I'm gonna be happy for ETH. But a lot of people think it's going to 15K with all the shit that's happening. So my targets aren't set too high, like they're reasonable, but you know, I think ETH can go to 8K, don't you?
Bro, I don't know, we've never had a setup like this. Like the
Yeah,
the
bro.
the only thing that's a little limiting about our setup is like liquidity. Like I think in general, kind of people don't have a lot of money right now. I think the setup is going to get them to come up off of what money they have and put it into the market. But I'm curious to see how much liquidity is really floating around out there in the hands of retail. We know there's 6 trillion in money market accounts. We just don't really know whose money it is. You know what I'm saying? It's probably institutions.
So okay, so this is the way that I'm looking at it is there is going to be like there's like a breaking point where retail has to FOMO in. Like people like the way that markets work, period, and we've seen it through more than just crypto markets, like all markets, is if certain assets get to a certain price, like retail naturally FOMOs in, right? I think the retail's starting to FOMO in, but I don't think they're even here yet, honestly. I think when it gets really, really silly and crazy, then you're gonna see like, you know, grandma coming in and like but it's ready for it. Like the setup is here, you know? So
Yo, you know what I think? I think honestly, retail will be here fully when you see musicians making songs about pumping their coins and talking about their crypto. Like that's when I think it's gonna happen for real, for real.
I mean there's still guys doing it. I mean, well, I don't know. You know what? I think that a lot of celebrities and like people that have like huge followings in like different industries, I think that they saw some people get kind of fucking wrecked last time, right? That were shilling stuff. So I think people like a lot of musicians and celebrities are a lot more careful now. Um, but with memes, it's kind of like if it's fair launch and it's just like just something that you're trying to pump your bags, bro. Everyone's shilling their shit. You know what I mean? Like if you've got bags and you're not shoving it down everyone's throats, you're doing it wrong, bro. Like you need to be. What the fuck you buying it for if you're not going to try to get everyone to buy your bags? You know what I mean? Like that's the truth.
You know who we have who we have down there, I'd love to hear from. Honestly, we have the Moo account down there, and I bought a bag of Moo like a week or two ago, and I honestly I sold it because I found the Moo on ETH, and it had launched before the one on Sol. But I see that the one on Sol has like all the volume. They got like, I don't know, the accounts popping. Seems like they have more followers. Like they have like all the exchanges and shit. But I always like get worried when there's an OG like version of the coin. I'd love to hear from them about like why. I'd love to hear from them about like why they're the one of the Moo because like I always get concerned in this scenario because like at this point at a 20-30 million, like I
I
gotta
think
put.
that they. I mean, I think that they are though, bro. Like they've been the one for the longest time, right? Like we bought some when we saw Pentoshi talking about it, right?
Yep,
Well, yeah,
yep.
like that's what
But
when we bought Moo.
but was Pentoshi talking about that one or was Pentoshi talking about the one on ETH?
I don't
Which one
know.
was he talking about?
I'm not sure, bro. I have no
I mean,
clue, mate. Moo, can you write in the comments like answer that question because we really don't know. Um, so what's up with this? What's up with this Chomp coin? Like, how's that doing?
bro, Chomp Coin ripped to like 20 mil yesterday. I was begging you to buy it at 2 mil. You faded me like usual.
Mhm.
It's not organic. Like some big whales have basically aped into the coin, and they're just like
Okay.
holding.
So what's it at now?
It's at like 14 mil.
If it gets closer to 10 mil or under 10, I might buy some.
Bro, I mean there were a few. Looked like a few whales came in yesterday, and the buys were like, it was crazy, bro. They were shooting 100K clips at the chart. Like,
Really?
I don't know that. Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that on a 10, 12 million market cap meme coin before. And the other thing that's interesting is the liquidity. The liquidity is fucking. It's like liquidity's on swole, bro. Let's look. It's at 2.18 million in liquidity on a 14 million market cap coin.
Ooh.
Um, and then I've
Is
started to see like there's the accounts popping up around it are really interesting. You got 0x Imperius, which is like he's been on base and a lot of the same plays I've been in early on, like Toshi. We kind of both got in Toshi at like a mill. Maybe he got in a little earlier. I don't know. He was in Bread early. Then you got I heard that GCR is that the name GCR the fund. I heard
Yep.
I heard GCR was buying up Chomp yesterday. And then Spider Crypto's buying up some Chomp. He put it in his trading journal. He's usually in meme coin and dude he puts like a mill in meme coin sometimes. But yeah, you're starting to see like I don't know, man. And then like the main accounts just grinding, bro. Like I see them in the comments of every fucking tweet I see. Like there is not a tweet on my timeline where they're not in the replies, which is crazy. And then the content is just like fire and it's so consistent, bro. Every single day they're pumping out multiple pieces of content. They're doing this thing where they're like remixing everybody's PFPs, which is pretty dope. The one thing I was like a little concerned about was like the community building side. Like I didn't see them doing a lot of stuff to build the community, but I've been like DMing with them a little bit. Like can't like work on it for like I'm not gonna work on advising for a project for free. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not gonna like give them the whole farm, but I think they're trying to like figure it out. But I think the thing I see is like whales coming in, so that's the interesting part to me.
Yeah, I mean, so that's like whales are good if they're gonna play their part, right? Like if they play their part and they don't play whale games, right? Like eventually they will, but the
Mm-hmm.
the hope is that they come in early, they get you to the market cap you want, and then when the time comes, like the whales offload respectfully, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
With whales,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, it's better to have whales than to not have whales, right?
You got to have them, bro. You can't get a meme past the 20 million market cap without whales, bro. Like, you just can't do it.
Real quick. Can you explain what you mean by whale games, the good and bad side of it?
Yeah, so like whale games is when like whales have a sufficient amount of the supply that they're like just as much or more powerful than the actual team or the guys that started the coin, right? Um, and then they, like people are weird, bro. Like they guys get sometimes like imagine there's a coin that has 50,000 holders and you have a huge amount of the supply or you have a big chunk and you know that you can fucking wreck everyone's day or the community starts talking shit to you and you get all up in your feelings and you're like, you know what, fuck all these guys. Like you can affect people, right? If you're a whale. So that's kind of what I meant.
Well,
Sounds like you've done it before, huh?
No.
Sounds like
No.
you might know what you're talking about there. Huh?
this is
No.
this is cocoology right here. So you like the other thing too is like you can have good whales and bad whales. Like sometimes you have a bad whale on a project, like they'll do various things, like from hitting the team up and just like bitching and complaining about everything, which makes people like nervous that they're gonna dump their fucking bag all the time. And they try to like hold you hostage because they have a big ass bag of the coin. One of the other things they'll do is try to like manipulate you into doing things that'll benefit them because they have a big bag. I'll give you an example on Toshi early on. We had I'm not gonna name them right now, but there was a pretty big whale on Toshi when I was advising for them, and the guy with the marketing wallet ran off with 100 ETH. This was like right after Toshi pumped the first time to like 20 mil, and the team was like down bad. Like the dude took the money and left, and like they knew they had a great meme, but they needed to figure out a way to fund the project. So like the only thing we could come up with was like we need to put a tax on the coin, like not a big tax, just like a 1-1, so we can build up a marketing wallet. And so we decided like that's what we were gonna do. And so like then one of the guys on the team went around and started to talk to like all the whales and bigger holders, and this one whale was like, if you don't change it right now, I'm going to dump my whole bag. Like I need you to give me like a couple days to like I don't think it's a good idea. I think you need to wait until this point in time. Like something was happening, and he was like given a reason why we needed to wait until this day to do it. And I was like, I told the people on the team, I'm like, yo, like change the tax right now because he's going to nuke on you. At least we can like capture some of the volume from when he sells. And the guy was like, "Oh no, he gave me his word. I know him. Like he's my friend. He's not gonna do that." And sure as shit, bro, the guy fucking nuked his whole bag on the coin like before we were able to change the taxes. So there's like all kinds of things that come along with whale games, bro. They'll let you know they have a big bag. Like they'll say they're gonna nuke it to get people to dump so they can buy the dip like lower. FUD for entry. Like there's all kinds of things people that play whale games do, bro.
Yep.
Basically, y'all, I mean, I kind of knew what y'all saying, which is good y'all explained it like that.
Yeah.
For those that don't understand it, whale games basically means don't tank the chart because you want to be an asshole. Consider everyone else around you.
Well, yeah, whale games is when like you can do it and you just might do it. Like that's whale games, right?
And it's more so like it's more so using the fact that everybody knows you can do it to like benefit yourself, like and psyop and manipulate people. That's the big thing, really.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we got the homie Board up here. What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I don't know how I'm going to follow Cuck Chair, but I kind of wanted to pitch you guys, have you guys rip apart the board token and ask all the hard questions.
You are
Board
more than
token.
welcome to fill the board token. What's going on, bro? How's it going? By the way, I know you. I remember you you guys launched it like what 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
It is now 59 days, almost 2 months.
Okay, damn, I was wrong. Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah. Well, crypto is fun to send it back to your title. Everything is looking good right now.
Nice.
So it's an interesting sequence of events. Have you guys ever heard of the Party app, Party.app? This is not me shilling them. I'm just curious if like raise your hand or thumbs up if anyone's heard of it.
Isn't it like it's like a crowdsourcing fair launch? app or
Exactly.
something?
It's like Kickstarter, but like if you want to, basically do a fair launch token. So here's the crazy sequence of events 2 months ago. I was like on Farcaster, thought it'd be interesting to have a little weekend project and just invite some friends to to fund this token. I called it board token, and it was like the first few hours was like some buddies put in money. It went up to like 20, 30, $40,000, and then by the end of the weekend, it had over $5 million in ETH that people had put in, largely from Turkey and Hong Kong. Super crazy. Like I literally never tweeted about this crowdfund. That's what's the craziest thing about it. So the thing got way, way, way bigger than I expected it. But basically, what happened is, yeah, it was 1,500 ETH in the end. All of it got distributed basically back to the people who put money in, and then all of the ETH went into a liquidity pool. So the way it works is any trading volume that happens, 1% of it goes back now to this, like it's almost like a mini DAO that got created. It goes back to the party wallet, and then that money can fuel future projects and things like that. So it has like we've got like 500K now just sitting around that we can deploy on marketing and fund projects. And because none of the money went to quote unquote the founders, the creators, or anything, it's pretty healthy. So like right now, there's $7.9 million in liquidity in this meme token, which is pretty
What?
strong. Because like if you guys look at liquidity on most meme coins, they're dead in like 24 hours. It goes to zero. There's no trades. So even though it's not this thing that's
Damn.
ripping and has like it only has like a $6.5 million market cap, which is kind of small, but it has such strong liquidity, it won't die. So like we're just doing a lot of interesting stuff. We're building some games with it, and yeah, and it's
Really?
on base. So I don't know. I mean,
That's
open to
interesting.
ideas. We've got money to spend on people who have ideas.
You're like, fuck, I got 500K. I need to deploy. What should I do? No, you guys, are you guys building like some games and stuff?
The first one we did was called Boregon Trail. So you use the board token, you put it in. It only runs on Farcaster right now, but basically you play with this version of Oregon Trail where you try not to die, and then at the end of the day, whoever has the longest distance in Boregon gets the prize pool. So it's a very elaborate
Ooh,
raffle, and we're gonna build
damn.
like sort of updates to that.
Damn, that's pretty dope, actually. I'm gonna check it out for sure. You said it's a 6 million market cap?
It is 6.6 at the moment. It's funny, the liquidity is much bigger than the market cap, which is unusual, but that's what it is.
Wait, hold on. So you have more liquidity than the market cap?
Yeah, 7.9 million liquidity, 6.6 market cap, and I'm not smart enough to understand how that works. So if anyone's smarter, please tell me what that means.
Roman, how does that happen? Roman, you there?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
took me a while
How
to.
does a coin have more liquidity than its
Yeah,
market
so
cap?
it means that a bigger portion of the supply sits in the swap pool.
So what? So a bigger portion of the
Yeah,
supply sits
because
in the
like
actual.
when you see the liquidity parameter, it means that it's both the coin and the base currency. So half of that liquidity that you see is in the base currency, and the other half is
Ah,
in the
got
coin.
you, got you. But
It cannot be
Okay,
like
yeah. That's so 4
double
million
from
is in ETH and 4 million is in board token, basically.
yeah.
Ah, got you, got you. Interesting. So it's kind of like Bohm, like how Bohm did it, right? Like Bohm was like all the liquidity and everything went straight to the LP, right?
Yeah, I
Correct?
just wanted to be pure and not have any issues with me, a connection to me. So I felt like that was the right thing to do. And then the bet was putting it on base just because there's not a lot of meme coins on base, and I think that's interesting. The whole positioning is basically like it's the anti meme coin, just like buy it, don't worry about it, don't be stressed about being in the casino, just be bored, just sit around. That's sort of resonating with
That's
people,
pretty
but
funny
also
actually. It's just like a whole. It's just like a huddle thing. Yeah. I mean, shit, dude. Base is, but the thing is if you really think about it, Base is gearing up for a major run on meme coins, dude. Like, I mean, average, you've been tapped into Base. I mean, what do you think? What's your
Bro.
thoughts on?
God, I remember like I was a day one on base and everybody was just like fudding me because base kind of flopped when it launched, right? Like, but I think like the vision the whole time has been the same, right? Like Coinbase has what 80 million users, 100 million users, something like that. Like, um, and they have like the biggest direct tap to retail So we knew early on that they were going to find a way to convert users of Coinbase to Base Chain. And they built the Coinbase wallet. Now they're building and they're going to launch the smart wallet. But in the beginning, they were very anti. I won't say they were anti. Like they just didn't touch meme coins, right? And it took a while for them to come around and see like, hey, if you don't have meme volume popping off on your chain, like you don't have any volume this cycle. So they've adopted that mentality, and they've started to welcome memes onto the chain, and even kind of verbally advocate for some of the memes. So yeah, I think when people come on, man, like a lot of the first place they're going to go is on Base Chain, and I think you're going to see memes on Base Giga fucking Send, and then the other cool thing like I notice on Base is like it's not as GD as Solana, bro. Like it's not as fast. People aren't nuking their whole bags like early on like they do on the Sol coins. And so I think it's kind of a different user base at least right now. I think in the heat of the cycle, you're going to see everybody kind of like on base. I think it's going to be a big deal.
I think so too. I think that it's gonna do well, but I think that I don't know. I think ETH is just fucking gonna rip, bro. I'm so pumped for ETH, and obviously, Base is an extension of ETH. It's an L2, right? So
That's the other great thing.
Yo,
Like we
with
were
Base,
worried about what ETH was going to be able to do this cycle, and I think base is one of the things that's gonna save ETH ultimately, right? Like,
but why would it have to save ETH when ETH just got an ETF? Like, it's
well,
not gonna save ETH.
I I
It's
think
gonna.
before yeah, like more so before the ETF like got approved, like that was my like, dude, if it wasn't for base so far
But
this cycle,
I consider like L2s like Base and stuff like that. That's literally the point of an L2 is to scale Ethereum. I kind of consider them in the same realm, right? Like that's what they are. Like the main coin that they use on Base is Base ETH. So it's like it's just an extension of Ethereum, really.
yo, I got devil's advocate real quick. So as far as Base goes, what do you think about OX Racer wanting to get off of Base with Friendtech though?
I mean, he's probably. You mean the guy that created Frentech?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
does he
yeah. He
want to get
wants to
off?
migrate it off of Base. I don't know why, but I saw the tweet about that.
Because here's the thing, bro. When you're a project founder, you always feel like you're not getting enough attention. Like you always feel like you should is giving you more needs to give you more attention. But I mean, that's just not how it goes, right? Like I don't know why he would move because that's where they had most of their success. And we've seen what happened with people like Frank who flip flopping all over the place with his
Seems like he's
NFT
fishing
collections.
for some chain to come along and offer him money to do it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know why you would move off a base. That seems like the best place to be for
yeah,
that type of product.
I mean, as a founder, Coco, like if you're not, you just said it yourself. If you're not getting support from the chain, like, and
But he
you're
has got support, bro. Like they've gotten like more support than anything on
well,
there.
for sure. I'm just saying, like he might be feeling like he should be getting more support from the chain, right? And
But
I will say,
yeah.
Coinbase has been
I'm gonna butt in, bro. These fucking chains do need to support people better.
for
Honestly, bro.
sure.
Like I get it, bro. Like I'm a founder of shit too, bro. Like and the grass is always greener a lot of times too. But like these chains, bro, they gotta realize that they gotta incentivize builders and they gotta take care of the people, man. That they're so like high and mighty. A lot of these chains, they don't even want to. They never want to reach out. It's always like, show me what you can do, then we'll help you out.
Well,
It's kind of bullshit, man. To be honest.
and Coinbase, bro, Coinbase has been notoriously stingy with the grants, bro. Like they were trying to give people like a $1,000 grant to build on the chain, bro. Like
I'll
it
tell
was
you who.
embarrassing.
I'll tell you what's dope is. I mean, of course, I'm gonna say it, but Ape Chain, man. Like, there's some grants you can get if you want to build over there with a DAO, and if it passes, like, they're funding people to do cool shit, man. And I think that's like important, right, for blockchains to really kind of like focus on that because there's so many places to go now, man. There's you could go to any blockchain and build, right? It's very easy. So you
For
got
sure.
it's gonna switch. It's like record labels. You know, at the peak of their reign, it's I come from the music background. They take 50% of everything, which is complete bullshit, right? And the artist will always do it for free, so they're gonna keep going there and giving the money doing that. But the minute that switches and like the people realize and the builders realize, like, hold up, I can go wherever I want. I'm the value here, right?
Well, the projects are the lifeblood of the whole fucking chain. A chain has
Exactly.
nothing without projects. Nobody's going to
Exactly.
the chain. So like that's the truth.
Yep.
Bro, that's a fact. We got Alt Mom just came up. What's up, Alt Mom? How you doing?
Yo, I'm actually going to run across my house and grab my charger because I just realized it's not plugged in. So if you want to throw it over to Alpha for a second, I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions. You got me stirred up on something for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
All right. We're
We'll
waiting. We're
lead you.
waiting. We got
We'll lead you.
Belgium Joy came up here. What's going on? Welcome.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's going great. I just wanted to be here because I realized there's no woman on the stage. You know, it is my new obsession.
Yeah, you're
But it's good to
classy the
see
place
you
up a
That's a
bit.
guys.
move. That's a move.
Nice. What
we
what did you
appreciate
just
that.
post up here, Board? What is this thing with Jesse Pollock? What did he write here? What's
Oh,
this?
I mean, Jesse is one of the biggest, base, ecosystem supporters and leaders, and he wrote this very nice thing about Racer and Friendtech. So I think that clearly they are getting a lot of support. I don't know if it's the kind they want, but yeah, like Jesse works for Coinbase, so I don't know what else you could ask for. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
good,
no,
man.
but bro, look, like if you go build on Arbitrum, like the Arbitrum Foundation will give you like hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not
Okay, that's
millions.
why I'm up here. That's what I was getting ready to ask you. I'm glad you
Like,
mentioned it.
bro, yeah, like if you go to certain chains, like Pinky was just saying, if you want to go build something on Ape Chain, the Ape
yeah.
Chain Foundation,
Well, if
like
you get
all
the
you,
right people to vote for you, you can go get $1 million. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
here's my thing, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why I jumped up here. So, Coco, I love that you brought up Ape Chain, right? And the fact that you can have people vote on it and so on and so forth. Some of us, we've been here for so damn long. You look down, half the people in the room, Shirley Lowe's done cloned you and in your AI version of yourself somewhere at some point in time. Yeah, and all your friends too. And that really sucks when anyway. So, needless to say, like, I just went and put art on the moon, and everybody's like, what the heck are you going to do with it? And I made this joke, like I wasn't going to start an NFT project of my own unless it went on the moon, right? It was like this big fucking joke. So they put me on the moon, and now I'm like, shit, because I don't want to
What?
babysit a Discord, right? I do this for other people. I didn't want to do this for me. I wanted to do it for other people. And so I'm like, shit. So I go down to Miami and basically for 11 weeks went door to door in Web 2, okay? Door to door. Didn't even mention that what I was selling them was an eternal NFT. Didn't even fucking mention it because the first couple people I talked to, they were like, no. So I'm like, okay, so what if I go at this as not an NFT? They don't even got to know they're using blockchain. All right. So now I go down there and 48 out of 50 businesses tell me yes. And I'm like sweating balls. I'm talking, I went down there with $200, a penny and a prayer. Y'all know me, like I ain't scared of nothing. Um, so now I'm back up here in Cincinnati, and I'm like, okay, so do I want to go to these blockchains and even mess with the grants? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be. I'm multi-chain. You guys, like, I've had shit tons of offers to go and be the XRP girl, be the algo girl, be the fucking arbitrage girl, Derek, whatever, be this girl. No, like I love the heartbeat out here. I love all of y'all. You won't catch me biased. Like, so just became the director
Yeah.
of a big fucking movement, and now I want my foundation to provide grants for people. And you made a good point. So my foundation that's coming together is going to be ridiculous. I'm super proud, and I'm really proud of all of you guys just for keeping the community going. Like, this is what we fucking live for, man, and it's exhausting. And I want you to know that I appreciate you, because this is a thankless job. People say, I wish I minted a Bored Ape. Motherfucker, you couldn't have held that Bored Ape. Like, sit down.
No, that's
It's
awesome
a-
for you to say that though. Like
But
that's well
yeah,
said though. Yeah, but I
yeah.
get what you're saying, right? You, everything there's give and take, right? So like anytime you're getting money from somewhere, there is going to be some form of debt in some way, whether it be like social or even if it's personal, you feel like you have to do something because you took this money, right? And you have to execute to a certain level. But one thing we do got to remember is we're at the beginning of a bull run, and there was a lot of fucking money to be made. So like,
But here's the
you gotta like you gotta position yourself, and however you need to position yourself, I say do it right now because
I
of the
put
timing in
myself
the
on the
market.
front of a rocket, Pinky. I'm
Yeah,
taking all of y'all with
exactly.
me. I've
Yeah,
got my
I'm
Ape
with it.
State of Mind poster sitting right next to my lunar arc. It's already up there
I,
on the moon.
Oh
I
yeah.
So
hear
Sick.
so many people say that like they don't want to raise money, or they don't want to pick a horse and like get a bag and be responsible for it. But like that's kind of like if you're a builder, that's your fiduciary responsibility to your
yeah.
project and
It's
your
true.
holders and your users, so that you can be able to continue to fund your project during the bear market. But the dirty truth about what happens on these chains, which really stifles innovation, is like their friends get the grants. Like that's the way it works. Like the insiders or the
I
people that
almost
know the
brought that up, but I didn't want to because
yeah, why not?
I know.
It's the truth. They're a bunch of scumbags. Like their friends get the grants, and the people that are really building dope shit that can that could push the industry forward, they don't get the support they need. Like so, it holds the industry back.
Well, that
Um,
you guys are in a position where, so this was my favorite thing about like hosting these spaces is you get to look down in the room and you get to say, yo, I see so and so down here, and I know that, last week we had this person in here, and you two should probably have a conversation because you guys have that bird's eye view, whether it's on your chain or not. And so you guys really have so much power up here, and it's such a thing that like you have to use that power responsibly, and that's why you have people that keep coming back. So
Yeah.
when it comes to building on ApeCoin, like I I got held up, guys, to be honest. I got held up by a fan at gunpoint in LA back
Jesus.
in
That's
October.
scary.
Yeah, it was scary as fuck. 45 minutes he held a gun to my back, and
Whoa.
yeah,
Damn,
What?
bro, that's
I'm
it was
glad
crazy.
some
to
All
hear
right,
shit.
it.
It was some shit.
That's not
this
cool.
this just turned to like a whole different.
I know.
Wait,
So I
was
was
it?
Well, I
What?
have to be comfortable
You're all right.
talking
Hey,
about
send
it.
send
Yeah,
And
everything.
as a woman, like I have to be able to speak about it
for
because
sure.
if when you become somebody out here and you show your face, right? And I've done over 150 days of IRL events, traveling all over the place, sacrificed everything to get there. And then, I've just pushed myself as far as I can. And so when I'm launching what I'm building, because it's global and I've got the support of indigenous tribes and cultures and technology that's out of this world, literally on multi-planetary, initiatives. And I saw Maz was in here earlier. Actually, that's why I popped in here. I was going to jump up and say hi to him. I haven't seen him in a minute, but what can I do when I'm building a grant system out? Okay. And I would say within the next 6 months, I will be able to offer grants versus just, and I'm saying this from somebody who was on the other side, right? I want to hear like your guys' feedback. What do you see right now in the market as far as that lack of fairness and lack of multi-chain organization? What do you guys see out here right now that is the most efficient when it comes to that, the
Well,
multi-chain
I might
opportunities?
start talking about like with asking when did you get involved in exactly in Web3?
Oh, me? Yeah. So I got in 2017, 2018. And then I really was just in Chainlink and, back then studying Ripple and XRP. And then I was out until 2020 in the fall. I got back in. 2021 beginning, I went fully unbanked, full-time crypto, and lost every single family member, friend, anything that was normal at all in my life because of it. But started building discords and started to study every single inch of the space. I held the first XRP
Mm-hmm.
NFT, I think, actually.
Amazing. I've asked
Yeah.
this because if you know the system, all the industry is, everything is about related with miners. And the grant system or the fairness is, it is like the other industries here also. It is not really that much fair at all.
That's why I'm excited to work with the indigenous countries. There's going to be some press that comes out next month. There's a token that has become a sovereign token for many indigenous people and indigenous countries. I think there's over 20 of them that have already signed it. So it's really beautiful just to see these things being built on the inside. And I appreciate what we're doing out here. It's why I'm super unbiased when it comes to the ecosystems, because there's good in all of them, there's bad in all of them. I am a little jaded on a couple of people, but at the end of the day, I mean, shit, if you've been out here as long as we have and you haven't been wrecked or assumed to be a wrecker, then
But
you probably, yeah.
it's kind of like the nature of the beast, right? Like that's what makes this industry so great is like the fact that it's such Wild West. And I honestly hope it never changes. Obviously it's moving in that direction, but like I love that about this space, how fucking crazy it is, like it's like nothing else. There's no other industry like this. There's nowhere else where there's literally zero boundaries and you can get rich as fuck with a little bit of money. Like there's no
Are you
other
coming to
industry.
Austin, Pinky?
Well, I was thinking about it. Maybe. I don't
Hey,
know.
you're
Haven't decided yet.
badass, Pinky. You're badass. I love that,
Yeah.
guys. I love
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah,
I'd
thanks,
love to
man.
buy you a drink.
Yeah,
You would be
sure.
fun to
I'm
speak
in.
to.
I'm in.
hey, I'm really pumped up for this bull run right now, Pinky.
Let's fucking go, man. Let's all get rich as hell. We're in the perfect position right now. We got a goddamn ETH ETF that nobody saw coming
Oh
happening.
my gosh, they're gonna be watch trading like crazy.
Bro,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be insane.
nuts.
It's gonna be insane.
It is.
I mean,
It's gonna be pretty crazy. And I just wanna shout out to the host, Average Crypto, and Coco and Pinky. I think this is a really badass space, and this is one of the most bullish send everything crypto spaces I've been on. And I'm Crypto Adam. And last bull market, I won, guys, and I won pretty good, especially with meme coins. And I'll just quickly say a little bit something about myself. It doesn't take much to win in crypto. All I did was basically just shoot into a bunch of meme coins at $100 each and just waited on them, guys. And literally, after about maybe 4, 5, 6 months, some of them just started sparking out of nowhere. And one of them was my biggest one, was Safe Moon. I probably cashed out a little over, actually, it was around $1 million. It was 960K. But I literally saw that thing go up over 1.1 million, guys. And something in me got greedy and said, oh, it might go higher. But thank God, because of it's really important as well as karma. You make sure you guys have some clean karma and that you're positive too, in order to allow that money to come into you as well. Because it's pretty nice being on the moon, guys, and you just need to be able to just make sure that you're able to breathe and walk and function while you're on the moon. And I made that awake real fast, and I just started cashing out on all my memes. And yeah, I'm in it to win it. And hell yeah, I think you guys are all badass over here.
that's
That's what's
awesome,
Adam, I
up,
have a
man.
bro.
I
question
love
for
hearing
you.
stories like that, bro. I
So a
fucking
friend
love
of
hearing
mine the
stories
other
like that.
day was kind of telling me the same thing, and I lost a lot on meme tokens at one point in time. But your strategy to put $100 in a bunch of different ones, it is a good strategy if you have that extra wiggle room. What do you suggest people utilize to be able to know when that meme coin is taking off if they don't have a lot of time to track social media and they don't know that Elon just texted something about a starburst and all of a sudden starburst goes off? What do you suggest for them to keep track of these things so they don't miss that moon?
I mean, you got to be in
Yeah,
crypto right now. If you're invested in in crypto, like you got to be in the market right now. There's
yeah,
only really a couple months out of the year or out of every 4 years where like everything is just super frothy in crypto. And if you want to make a lot of money in crypto, you got to be present. That's just the reality. There isn't like a world where you can think that you're going to come in and get in the trenches in crypto and put $1 into a coin, $100 into a coin and make $1 million, and you're not like in here grinding. That's just not That's not reality. Like you're never
That's
gonna win
true.
like
That
that.
is true. That is true. Average crypto. Yes. Yes. I
The-
totally agree with that.
yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I'll tell you
so
what the best. Here's one good thing everybody can do, and this doesn't cost any money. What you do is you figure out who's like in the know, and you figure out how to get into some private groups. You
Guys, I'm gonna drop down and jump back up really quick because I want to say bye and I can't hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to get into groups. You want to find people that you follow that make you money, right? Look at their calls, and then you figure out how to get into some private groups with people. And it might take a little work, but once you do that, that's where you want to be, right? Because you can't be everywhere. You can only be so many places. And if you're in a group with, let's say, 10, 20 people that are all hunting, and you're not going to hit all the time, you're probably going to lose more times than you win, but you're going to have all those opportunities, right? You got to be in one central place where you can like vibe with other people that you actually like spending your time with, because you're going to spend a lot of fucking time on your phone, right? So like you want to make sure you're in the right groups, and that doesn't cost any money. It's just meeting the right people.
that's a fact, bro. And then who you're following on Twitter is really important too. Like not every influencer is a good person to follow. And it took me a while to learn that. And like the 2017, 2018 cycle was like really when influencers started to like become a thing on Twitter for crypto. Um, and I had to kind of just watch people for a while and like look at their calls, look at what worked, what didn't work, like figure out if they were just like taking allos and dumping and things like that, and then like put notifications on for the people that you ultimately figure out are good people to follow. But yeah, again, like not every influencer or caller account is like a good person to follow. So that's be selective about that one. um, yeah, stay tapped in. Get your news sources together. Try to put a system together for yourself or a routine where you're like when you wake up, you're looking at whatever publications it is you get your information from. Follow the people that you're going on spaces to listen to. Make sure you get copies of the recordings and stuff like that, and just try to develop a system.
Yeah, and also too, bro, you got to remember that you can lose for a fucking 2 weeks straight, and you can hit huge in one day. Like for instance, I'm going to speak from experience. Like my two biggest hits were massive so far this run, right? I got into Bohm at like 5 or 10 million, I forget. Rode that shit up to like 2 billion in a couple days, and that was just a random coin I jumped into. I made a fuck ton of money. Today, I jumped into a coin at around 50K, which was Mogon Soul, and that thing nuked. It went up to like 800K, nuked down to like 50K. I didn't sell. I just held the dust, and that shit ran up to like 6 million, and it's like kind of ranging around like 3 million, 4 million. So I put in like 10 soul, and I made like 300 soul already, and that's just in like one day, right? So like you'll have fucking weeks where you're down, but you're gonna hit those big ones if you just stay tapped in. You're gonna hit good ones.
that's a really good one, bro. Like if you have a coin that you've been holding,
You made
for a
300
while,
soul today, you bastard.
dude, he killed it.
I know.
But
I
it's
was
not.
like,
It's not.
dang.
It's not. And I still have like 300 soul in it. The thing is I put in 10 soul, bro. Like it's not about like. It's just about like being tapped in and then hitting the good one, and then not being a fucking pussy and jeeting your whole bag a lot of times. Like you like stop fucking jeeting your whole bag every time anything dumps 20%, bro.
That's what I was gonna say, and it's more so around like not selling your bags when you're seeing other shit pumping. Like if you bought Chainlink, for example, like 2 years ago at $4 a coin, right? And it's at like 16, and it's not taken off, and you see all these meme coins going off, and you see all these other coins going off. Like, as soon as you sell your bag that you've been holding for a really long time, like it's gonna fucking pump. It never fails.
I
So
can't
like,
believe you just said that. I literally sold Chainlink 2 days before it went off. I sold my entire bag. I'd been holding it for like 4 years.
yeah. I mean,
You want to hear a horrible one? I fucking had Injective Protocol last cycle at like it was like pennies. I got it at. It was the absolute lowest you could have got it. Held that shit for like the whole cycle. I sell it within
You
a
thought you were
week.
being punked when it moved to number one, didn't you?
Dude, I was just like, bro, like I was like, this thing isn't moving, and I dumped my entire bag. I had like 30 grand worth of it at like the bottom. I would have millions and millions of dollars in that coin right now if I would have just
Did you
held.
think that you were being punked? Anybody in this room? Because I remember it moves up to the number one spot on CoinMarketCap, and I thought my friends were messing with me. I thought they had done like fucked with my
You know,
shit,
like there's
and they
some
were messing
coins
with
where
me.
I just hate that coin. Every time I see that little logo. logo, bro.
Don't
I'm
say
just
that.
like,
I'm about to partner
God
with them.
damn
Don't
it.
say that.
No,
People
I love what they're doing. I hate the coin because I sold it. I love what they're doing. I just hate the fact that I sold the coin, so I can't look at it because
They
of
just
my
partnered with
mistake.
BitBasil, and they're
I
doing a
know,
bunch of
bro. Don't tell me
events
that. Don't
together.
tell me. I
So
don't want to hear anything good about them.
no, they literally just partnered with BitBasil, and I was just on a meeting with them earlier today,
Hey,
which
tell
they
them hook
have
me
the
up with my
official
coins
after
back.
party at
Tell them I
Consensus.
accidentally dropped my coins. I need them back.
Okay, well, come to the after party at Consensus with me because they're doing the official after party, and so
Hey, are
we'll
we
just
going to
like walk up.
consensus?
We're
What's the deal,
going.
I
I
guys?
don't.
need a ticket. Somebody get me a ticket. I'm not paying
I don't.
$2,000 for a ticket.
Yeah, I don't think we're
It's
going.
$2,000 for a ticket.
Yeah, they're already sold out of the early ones. I thought about just
Bro, you
attending the
just walk in,
hackathon.
bro.
The
Nobody's
hackathon is
checking
0.
tickets. Nobody's checking tickets. Just walk in.
I know. I've got like 50 tags over here hanging on the wall. I thought about
Yeah,
just putting them all around my neck like Taco does.
I
But
guarantee you, nobody's stopping you if you walk in. You walk right past those people.
okay, so technically
Hey,
they owe
yo,
me
there's a
one.
cheat code.
I went to Consensus 2 years ago and I just checked in, and then I didn't actually go to the rest of the event because I did all the satellite events. So they kind of owe me a conference, and that's how I'm not going to feel bad about my karma. Okay, just so you know, down there, Crypto Adam.
You know
Yeah,
we're
hell
gonna
yeah.
go.
Follow
You
me.
know we're gonna go, Roman and Avery. We always say we're not going, and then like the day of, we all just get in a plane and go.
I'm definitely not going. The thing I think it'll be different about that this time is like tomorrow's Tuesday. So if you're going, you're
Yeah.
gonna make like a literal Thursday decision.
I am already planning on going on Thursday. I'm looking at Airbnbs right now if I don't stay at the Space Blue Lunar House. And so if anybody here, preferably people that have been in the industry for a long time and know that I'm a badass and I'll take you out if you mess with me. But anyway, if anybody is still thinking about going, hey Alpha, what's up, my old friend? Yeah, I'm down to do an Airbnb with some people.
You're the first thing you need to do is get out of Cincinnati. That is, I grew
Out
up
of
in
Ohio, the whole state of Ohio, bro.
I
Get out
grew
of
up in
Ohio.
I grew up in Westchester, so like
I'm right
know.
next to it. I'm literally right now. I'm going to get my phone fixed so I can get my WhatsApp back at You Break, I Fix It or whatever in Westchester tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I can't do it, and it's definitely like I don't know that there's a lot of crypto like
There's none.
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing happening out there. You need to move to like Miami or something.
I was just there for 11 weeks. Like literally just down there going from OG friend's house, building my project, and Miami will eat you. I helped launch Miami Coin, and I have spent a ton of time. That's where my like if anybody's into astrocartography, like your signs, like that's where my lines all intersect. I'm supposed to live down there, but I have to stay a little north in Fort Lauderdale when I go because I have to sleep every now and then. You just don't sleep in Miami. There's no sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
I got a cheat code, you guys, for getting into events. Just go to the event with a bunch of tags and say you're media. They won't stop the media from coming in. They want to get media press on all the
Nah,
events.
not CoinDesk. CoinDesk doesn't mess around. I'm just saying.
They don't
Well,
care.
CoinDesk is pretty. They're pretty like, no, this is my show, man. Yeah, I'm just in
Oh,
my.
you just do the old school. Do the old school like when you're, like 17, where you just wait outside and ask people for their thing if they're leaving, and just be like, I'll give you
That's
$20,
yeah. You
and
cannot
just
get into club space anymore by using a gum on your wristbands. They check for that now.
really.
I may have burned that avenue.
Are you like I don't know. When I go to space, it's like mandatory table, but
Hey, I have forever VIP there. So here's how this works. So I met my friend Kat, and we met at Club Space, and I bought her roses, and that's how my rose ended up on the moon, and her art ended up on the moon with this lunar project. So we actually have art NFTs on a nickel disc up there on the moon right now. It landed February 22nd, and so those are all coming out on ordinals. It's like super dope. But we met at Club Space, and so I was at Club Space, and I was talking to the owner, and I'm like, "Yo, can I put my project in here on the wall and kind of tell the story?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I'll be able to like slap it up on the wall. People will be able to buy it off a QR code right there. And
That's
he's like, "So
cool.
you can have your forever VIP table." And I was like, "Yeah." It's like I don't really need space anymore. I am space. I'm gonna go over to Floyd. Yeah, I don't know. Space takes a lot to live in to go there anymore. I feel like I've kind of Space is a lot, but I would do a table with like OG friends, you know, not I just wouldn't go there for fun anymore, I don't think.
Pinky, you don't like that? Pinky, you like going out when we're down there, don't you?
See, like I'm like if I'm in town, I go hard. You know, it's like I'm not like an every weekend type of guy, but if I'm like on vacation or something, we definitely hitting it up.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Coco had a drop. He's in Libsyn, so it's like midnight there. He was tired. We were happy to be able to get everybody together today. We're probably going to shut this down. It's here. Like, you have both presidential candidates shilling your bags right now. They unexpectedly approved an ETH ETF, which I'm just like astonished even happened. Everything's set up for the next 6 months to just be like absolute chaos in crypto.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to get, dude, it's time to get rich.
Get rich, guys. This is the time right now. And right now, I think we're gonna see another at least till the end of this week. We're gonna have Sol ripping. So I think there's gonna be a lot of opportunity on Sol shitters popping up. So keep your eye out for a lot of Sol coins. And then I think we're gonna move into within the next month. We're gonna have a fucking crazy run on base. Is what I think. So just stay tuned, man. Keep your head to the fucking street.
One thing to call out before we close it down is like, we're not financial advisors. We've all been in crypto a long time, and like, we just talk about what we do. This is in no way like financial advice. Like, we're just cartoon pictures on the internet. So
yeah, I just want to say, Pinky and Average, just in your intake, guys, if you guys have any advice or like any kind of thoughts on these projects, most of them, most of the meme projects that go down once they hit a certain market cap is because of the snipe bots that get sniped into them during their launch. What are your intake? Because that's honestly that's what I'm looking for these days right now.